Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keller. Have you ever wondered why some people succeed while others struggle? The answer isn't luck, it's attitude. Your mindset determines your reality, and in Attitude is Everything, Jeff Keller reveals how to transform your life by changing the way you think. This book is a powerful guide to shifting your perspective, replacing negativity with positivity, and taking control of your future. If you want to achieve your dreams, keep watching, because this summary will give you actionable steps to upgrade your mindset. If you love self-improvement, subscribe now and turn on notifications. This channel is dedicated to helping you take action and become the best version of yourself. Chapter 1. Your attitude is your window to the world. Your attitude acts like a window through which you see the world. If your window is clean, you see opportunities, solutions, and positivity. If your window is dirty, you see obstacles, problems, and negativity. This chapter emphasizes that the way you perceive life determines your reality. Jeff Keller explains that life itself is neutral. What makes it good or bad is how we interpret it. The same situation can be seen as a burden or an opportunity, depending on one's mindset. The window analogy. Imagine two people walking outside. It suddenly starts raining. Person A, dirty window, negative attitude, says, "Great. Just my luck. This rain ruined my day." They sulk, feel miserable, and allow the weather to control their emotions. Person B, clean window, positive attitude, says, "Wow, it's raining. This will freshen up the air, and I get to enjoy the sound of raindrops. Plus, I needed a break indoors." They adapt, stay happy, and look for something positive in the situation. The rain was the same for both. The difference was in their attitude, how they chose to see it. The role of childhood and society in shaping attitude. When we are born, our window is clean. We are curious, excited, and open to possibilities. However, as we grow up, negative influences start dirtying our window. Negative comments from parents or teachers, "You're not good enough and you'll never be successful." Failures and setbacks that make us doubt ourselves. Negative news and media that feed fear and pessimism. Toxic people who constantly complain and focus on problems over time. These factors cloud our vision and make us believe that life is unfair, that we are unlucky, and that things will never change. But the good news is, you can clean your window. How to clean your window and improve your attitude. If you feel stuck in negativity, follow these 3 powerful strategies to shift your mindset. 1. Challenge negative beliefs. Many of our negative thoughts are not facts. They are opinions we've accepted over time. Start questioning them. If you think, "I'm terrible at public speaking," ask yourself, "Is that really true? Have I ever tried? Can I improve with practice?" Replace that thought with, "I can improve my speaking skills with practice. I might not be perfect now, but I can get better." By doing this, you clean a part of your mental window. 2. Practice gratitude. When you focus on what's going wrong, your window stays dirty. Instead, train your mind to focus on what's going right. Start your day by writing 3 things you're grateful for. Before sleeping, recall 1 positive thing that happened that day. Instead of complaining, "I hate my job," shift your focus. "I have a job that pays my bills while I figure out my passion. I'm learning skills that might help me in the future." Each time you do this, you remove a little more dirt from your window. 3. Surround yourself with positive influences. Your attitude is influenced by the people you spend the most time with. If you're constantly around complainers, critics, and negative thinkers, it's hard to maintain a positive attitude. Spend more time with uplifting people. Read books, watch videos, and listen to podcasts that inspire you. Limit exposure to negative news and toxic social media. Imagine 2 employees. Employee A sits with coworkers who always complain about their boss, salary, and workload. Their attitude becomes negative. Employee B spends time with motivated colleagues who discuss growth, learning, and side projects. Their attitude stays positive. Same job, different mindset. different experience. Real-life example. Thomas Edison's window was always clean. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked how he handled so many failures, he replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His window was crystal clear. He always saw opportunities instead of obstacles. Imagine if Edison had a dirty window. He would have said, "I keep failing. I'm wasting my time. I should quit." But because he had the right attitude, he changed the world. Your attitude shapes your reality. A dirty window makes life look negative, while a clean window makes life full of opportunities. You can clean your window by challenging negative thoughts, practicing gratitude, and surrounding yourself with positive influences. Your attitude is in your control. The question is, will you clean your window or let it stay dirty? Chapter 2. You're a human magnet. This chapter focuses on the power of thoughts and how they shape your reality. Jeff Keller introduces the concept that you attract what you think about the most. Just like a magnet pulls in metal objects, your mind attracts experiences that align with your dominant thoughts. If you constantly think about success, confidence, and positivity, you will attract opportunities and people that help you grow. On the other hand, if your mind is filled with worries, negativity, and failure, you will find yourself surrounded by more obstacles and setbacks. This idea aligns with the law of attraction. Your thoughts send signals to the universe, which then brings similar experiences into your life. The power of your thoughts. Your mind is like a radio station. It broadcasts thoughts all day long. The question is, are you tuning into positive or negative frequencies? Job interview mindset. Imagine two people preparing for a job interview. Candidate A, negative thoughts, weak magnet. "I'll never get this job. I always mess up interviews. There are too many better applicants." They walk in feeling nervous, doubtful, and unprepared. As a result, they perform poorly and don't get the job. Candidate B, positive thoughts, strong magnet. "I have valuable skills and experience. I am confident and well prepared. This is a great opportunity to show what I can do." They enter the interview with positive energy and confidence, and the interviewer notices their enthusiasm. Their chances of getting hired increase. Same interview, different outcome, because their thoughts influence their behavior, energy, and performance. Why does this work? Your thoughts influence your actions. If you think positively, you will take better actions. If you think negatively, you will hesitate or self-sabotage. Your thoughts affect your emotions. Positive thinking makes you feel motivated and hopeful, while negative thinking leads to stress and fear. Your thoughts shape your reality. When you expect good things, you notice more opportunities. When you expect failure, you notice more problems. Your mind is like a GPS. It will take you in the direction of your most dominant thoughts. How to strengthen your mental magnet. 1. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Your mind naturally leans toward negative thinking due to past experiences, fears, and doubts. The key is to interrupt negative thoughts and replace them with positive ones. Public speaking fear. If you think, "I'm terrible at public speaking, I'll embarrass myself," you'll feel anxious and perform poorly. Instead, replace it with, "I can improve with practice. I will deliver a strong message." You'll feel more confident and perform better. Every time you stop a negative thought and replace it with a positive one, you reprogram your mind to attract better outcomes. 2. Visualize success daily. Your brain can't tell the difference between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. When you visualize success repeatedly, your mind starts believing it's possible. Michael Phelps's mental training. Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps practiced mental rehearsals before every competition. He visualized himself swimming perfectly, feeling strong, and winning the race. When the real moment came, his brain already believed in success, making it easier to achieve. Try this. Check mark. Close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving a goal, e.g., acing an exam, giving a great speech, getting a dream job. Feel the confidence, excitement, and joy of success. Do this daily for 5 minutes. It strengthens your belief and magnetizes success. 3. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Many people unknowingly focus on their fears and failures, which makes them more likely to happen. Wrong thinking, I don't want to be broke. Right thinking, I am attracting financial abundance. Wrong thinking, I hope I don't mess up this presentation. Right thinking, I will deliver a confident and engaging presentation. Your mind cannot process negatives effectively. When you focus on not failing, your brain still imagines failure. Instead, always focus on what you want to achieve. 4. Surround yourself with positive influences. Just like a magnet gets stronger when placed near other magnets, your mindset improves when you are around positive people, books, and environments. The power of associations. If you spend time with people who complain all the time, you will absorb their negativity. If you surround yourself with motivated and successful individuals, you will naturally start thinking bigger. Listen to inspirational podcasts. Read books that encourage positive thinking. Spend more time with people who uplift you. Your environment affects your magnetism. Choose wisely. Real-life example. Oprah Winfrey's mental magnet. Oprah Winfrey grew up in extreme poverty, experiencing many hardships. However, instead of focusing on what she lacked, she visualized success and greatness. As a young girl, she would give speeches to an imaginary audience, believing she was meant for something big. Over time, her mental magnet attracted opportunities. She won a speech contest, got a TV job, and eventually became one of the most influential women in the world. She didn't focus on obstacles. She focused on her vision. That's how she transformed her reality. Your thoughts are powerful magnets. They attract experiences that match your mindset. Think positively, and you will take better actions, feel more confident, and notice more opportunities. Visualize success daily to reprogram your mind for achievement. Focus on what you want, not what you fear. Surround yourself with positive influences to strengthen your magnet. The question is, are you attracting success or failure? Chapter 3. Picture your way to success. In this chapter, Jeff Keller emphasizes the power of visualization in achieving success. He explains that your mind creates mental pictures of your future, and those images shape your reality. If you consistently see yourself succeeding, you will start believing in that vision, which leads to confidence and actions that make it come true. However, if you constantly imagine failure, rejection, or struggle, your subconscious mind will guide you toward those negative outcomes. This is why successful athletes, entrepreneurs, and performers visualize their victories before they happen. Because the mind influences actions and actions determine results. The science behind visualization. Your brain can't distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences. Studies show that when you visualize yourself doing something, your brain activates the same neural pathways as if you were actually doing it. For example, a famous study had two groups of basketball players. Group 1 physically practiced free throws for 20 minutes daily. Group 2 only visualized making free throws but never touched a ball. Surprisingly, both groups improved almost equally. This proves that mental practice is just as powerful as physical practice. The Michael Jordan effect. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, used visualization before every game. He would sit quietly and picture himself making perfect shots, dribbling past defenders and celebrating victory. By the time he stepped onto the court, his mind already believed in success, making it easier to perform well. Now imagine applying this technique to your own goals, whether it's public speaking, job interviews, fitness, or business success. How negative visualization destroys success. Just as positive visualization can lead to success, negative visualization can create self-sabotage. If a student constantly thinks, "I'm going to fail this exam," their anxiety increases, leading to poor concentration and bad results. If a salesperson imagines customers rejecting them, they will hesitate and project low confidence, making rejection more likely. The nervous speaker. Two people have an important presentation at work. Person A keeps thinking, what if I forget my words? What if people laugh? What if I embarrass myself? Their hands sweat, voice shakes, and their nervous energy makes people lose interest. Their worst fear comes true. They mess up. Person B spends the night before visualizing, I will speak confidently. People will be engaged. My message will be powerful. They walk on stage with calmness and authority. Their confidence makes people respect them and their presentation goes well. Same situation, different outcome, because one person imagined success while the other imagined failure. This is why guarding your thoughts is so important. How to use visualization for success. 1. Create a clear mental picture. The more specific your visualization, the more powerful it is. Instead of just saying, I want to be successful, create a detailed movie in your mind of what success looks like. If you want to get a promotion, imagine yourself walking into your boss's office, shaking hands, receiving the news, and feeling excitement. If you want to lose weight, picture yourself wearing your ideal outfit, feeling energetic, and being proud of your transformation. If you want to start a business, visualize yourself running a successful company, receiving happy client feedback, and making great profits. Jim Carrey's $10 million check. Before Jim Carrey became a famous actor, he wrote himself a $10 million check for acting services rendered and dated it for 5 years in the future. He visualized himself getting movie roles, becoming successful, and receiving that exact amount. 5 years later, he landed a role in Dumb and Dumber and was paid exactly $10 million. His vision became reality because he believed in it so strongly. 2. Engage all your senses. The best visualizations involve sight, sound, touch, and emotion. The future home exercise. If you dream of owning a beautiful house, don't just think, I want a nice home. Instead, visualize. Check mark. Walking through the front door and feeling the smooth handle. Hearing the echo of your footsteps on marble floors. Smelling fresh coffee in your kitchen. Feeling the comfort of your soft couch. The more realistic your mental image, the more it programs your brain to attract that reality. 3. Use visualization daily. Successful people don't visualize once and forget about it. They practice it daily until it becomes part of their mindset. Try this. 1. Spend 5 minutes every morning and night visualizing your success. Create a vision board with pictures of your goals. Dream house, car, career, health, relationships, etc. 3. Write a future diary entry as if you've already achieved your goal, e.g., I'm so excited to have just signed a book deal. My writing is inspiring thousands. The more you replay your future success, the more your brain believes it's possible. Real-life success story, Arnold Schwarzenegger's mindset. Before Arnold Schwarzenegger became a famous actor and politician, he was a bodybuilder with big dreams. He didn't just lift weights. He visualized himself winning bodybuilding competitions, acting in Hollywood, and becoming successful. He would see himself holding trophies before even competing. He imagined himself on the big screen before getting any movie offers. He acted as if success was already his, and eventually, it was. He said, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. This is proof that belief and visualization create real success. What you picture in your mind determines your future. Negative visualization leads to fear, self-doubt, and failure. Positive visualization builds confidence, motivation, and success. The brain can't tell the difference between real experiences and vivid imagination. Daily visualization rewires your subconscious to take action toward your goals. Action step. What is one goal you will visualize starting today? Comment below. Chapter 4. Make a commitment and you'll move mountains. Jeff Keller emphasizes that success begins with a firm commitment, a strong decision to achieve something no matter what obstacles arise. Most people try but don't truly commit. Trying means you're giving yourself an escape route. Commitment means you burn the bridges behind you and keep moving forward. When you fully commit to a goal, challenges and setbacks don't stop you. Instead, they become stepping stones. Keller explains that commitment separates winners from quitters because winners don't just hope for success. They decide they will achieve it and act accordingly. The power of a true commitment. There's a massive difference between wanting something and committing to it. Many people say, I want to lose weight. I want to start a business. I want to write a book. But when challenges arise, they give up easily because their desire wasn't backed by real commitment. The story of Cortés. In 1519, Spanish explorer Hernán Cortés led an expedition to Mexico. When his men arrived on the shores, they were scared of the powerful Aztec Empire. Sensing their hesitation, Cortés made a bold move. He burned the ships. Now his men had no way to retreat. Their only option was to fight and win. This is what commitment looks like, removing all escape routes so that your only choice is success. Are you interested or committed? Keller explains that people fall into two categories. Interested people take action when it's convenient but quit when things get hard. Committed people stay in the game no matter what. Key difference? Interested people work toward their goal when they feel like it. Committed people take action even when they don't feel like it. How commitment transforms lives. 1. Commitment helps you push through setbacks. The journey to success is never smooth. There will always be challenges. However, when you're committed, obstacles become temporary rather than permanent roadblocks. Thomas Edison and the light bulb. Edison failed 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. If he had just been interested in success, he would have quit after a few failures. Instead, he said, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Because he was committed, he eventually succeeded. 2. Commitment forces you to find solutions. When you're fully committed, your mind starts looking for ways to make things work instead of excuses. The two brothers who built a business. Two brothers wanted to start a restaurant but had zero money, no connections, and no business experience. Instead of complaining, they found creative ways to raise funds. They worked part-time jobs, saved money, and borrowed from friends. After several failures, they finally opened a small burger shop. Their names, Richard and Morris McDonald. They didn't stop there. Their commitment led to the creation of McDonald's, the world's largest fast food chain. If they had been merely interested, they would have quit when facing financial struggles. But because they were fully committed, they found a way. 3 ways to build unshakable commitment. 1. Burn your bridges. Eliminate escape routes. If you have a backup plan for quitting, you'll use it when things get tough. Instead, remove all exit strategies and make success your only option. Will Smith's no plan B mindset. Will Smith once said, "There's no reason to have a plan B because it distracts from plan A. By focusing 100% on plan A, you increase your chances of success. Write down one goal and eliminate any backup plans. Make success non-negotiable." 2. Take immediate action. Start now, not later. Commitment isn't about thinking. It's about doing. The longer you wait, the more doubts will creep in. The power of immediate action. Imagine 2 people want to start a YouTube channel. Person A spends months overanalyzing, doubting, and making excuses, so they never start. Person B just uploads their first video even if it's imperfect. Over time, they improve and gain success. The difference? Commitment means starting before you feel ready. Choose one small action you can take today toward your goal. Do it now. 3. Remind yourself why you started. On tough days, you'll feel like quitting. That's when you must reconnect with your purpose, the reason why you started in the first place. The marathon runner's mindset. Imagine running a marathon. At mile 5, you feel strong. At mile 15, your legs ache. At mile 20, your body screams to stop. The difference between quitting and finishing? Your reason for running. Runners who focus on their why, whether it's proving something to themselves, running for charity, or honoring a loved one, push through pain and finish the race. Write down your deepest reason for your goal. Read it every morning to keep your commitment strong. Commitment separates winners from quitters. Trying is weak. Real success comes from deciding to achieve your goal no matter what. Burning your bridges forces you to find solutions instead of excuses. Taking action immediately builds momentum. Reminding yourself why you started keeps you committed even when it's hard. What is one goal you will fully commit to starting today? Comment below. Chapter 5. Turn your problems into opportunities. Jeff Keller teaches that problems are not obstacles. They are opportunities in disguise. The way you view challenges determines your success. Winners see problems as stepping stones, while losers see them as roadblocks. Instead of complaining about difficulties, Keller urges us to reframe problems as chances for growth. Successful people embrace problems because they force them to become stronger, smarter, and more resilient. The power of perspective. How you see problems determines your life. Imagine two people facing the same challenge. Person A complains, blames bad luck, and gives up. Person B looks for a solution, learns from the struggle, and grows stronger. The challenge is the same, but the outcome is completely different based on their attitude. The two shoe salesmen. Two salesmen from a shoe company were sent to a remote village to explore market opportunities. Salesman 1 saw that no one in the village wore shoes. He reported, "No one wears shoes here. This is a terrible market," and returned home. Salesman 2 saw the same situation and thought, "No one wears shoes here. This is an amazing opportunity. We can introduce shoes to an untapped market." The same situation, but completely different perspectives. Salesman 2 turned a problem, no one wears shoes, into an opportunity, potential new customers. Successful people train their minds to look for hidden opportunities in every challenge. Reframing problems, seeing the hidden gift. Every problem carries a hidden gift, but most people fail to see it because they are too focused on the difficulty itself. The farmer and his lost horse. A farmer's horse ran away. His neighbors said, "That's terrible, you've lost your only horse." The farmer replied, "Maybe, maybe not." A few days later, the horse returned, bringing back 3 wild horses. The neighbors said, "That's amazing, you're so lucky." The farmer said, "Maybe, maybe not." The farmer's son tried to ride one of the wild horses but fell and broke his leg. The neighbors said, "That's horrible, your son is injured." The farmer said, "Maybe, maybe not." A week later, the army came to the village to recruit young men for war. Because the son had a broken leg, he was not drafted. The neighbors said, "That's great, your son was saved." The farmer replied, "Maybe, maybe not." What seems like a problem today may turn into a blessing tomorrow. You never know how things will unfold, so train yourself to see problems as opportunities. Why problems are necessary for growth. Most people avoid problems, thinking they make life harder, but Keller explains that problems are necessary for success. 1. Problems force you to innovate. When you face a tough situation, you have 2 choices: give up and complain. Find a creative solution. Walt Disney in his bankruptcy. Walt Disney was fired from his first job because his boss said he had no creativity. Then, his first animation company went bankrupt. Most people would have quit after such failures. But Disney used these setbacks to learn and improve. He later created Mickey Mouse, Disneyland, and an entertainment empire. If he had never faced problems and failures, he would never have been forced to grow into a better artist and businessman. 2. Problems build mental toughness. Life will always throw challenges at you. The strongest people are those who have faced struggles and survived. Oprah Winfrey's difficult childhood. Oprah Winfrey grew up in extreme poverty and faced many personal struggles. But instead of letting her past break her, She used it as motivation to create a better future. Today, she is one of the most influential women in the world because she turned her hardships into strength. How to start seeing problems as opportunities. 1. Stop complaining and start looking for solutions. Complaining magnifies the problem but never solves it. Instead, immediately shift to problem-solving mode. The difficult boss situation. 2 employees work for the same demanding boss. Employee A complains daily, hates going to work, and stays miserable. Employee B realizes that if they learn to handle a tough boss, they will develop strong leadership and stress management skills. Later, Employee B is promoted to a managerial position because they have the ability to handle pressure. The next time you face a problem, ask yourself, what skill or lesson can I gain from this? 2. Change the words. The words you use shape your mindset. Instead of saying, I have a problem, this is too hard, say, I have a challenge to overcome. This is an opportunity to grow. Your brain responds to the words you tell it. Train yourself to speak positively about problems and watch your mindset change. 3. Remember that every setback contains a hidden benefit. What seems bad now could be setting you up for something better. Steve Jobs, being fired from Apple. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, was fired from his own company. At the time, it felt like the worst thing that could happen. But he later said, getting fired from Apple was the best thing that ever happened to me. Why? Because it gave him the freedom to explore new ideas, which eventually led to his greatest innovations, including the iPhone. If he hadn't been fired, he wouldn't have built Apple into the trillion-dollar company it is today. Problems are not obstacles. They are opportunities in disguise. Reframing problems allows you to see hidden benefits. The strongest people are those who have faced challenges and grown from them. Complaining weakens you, but looking for solutions makes you powerful. What seems like a setback today might be setting you up for something great tomorrow. Think about a challenge in your life. Can you see an opportunity hidden within it? Comment below. Chapter 6. Your words have power. Jeff Keller emphasizes that the words you use shape your reality. Whether you speak positively or negatively, your words influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions, which ultimately determine your success or failure. Your words are like seeds. Positive words grow into confidence, motivation, and success. Negative words create fear, doubt, and failure. Successful people carefully choose their words to build themselves up rather than tear themselves down. The power of self-talk. You become what you say. Every day, you engage in self-talk, the inner dialogue running through your mind. Most people are unaware of how negative their self-talk is. The 2 students preparing for an exam. Imagine 2 students preparing for a difficult exam. Student A says, I'm terrible at math. I'll never pass this test. Student B says, this test is tough, but I can learn the material and improve. Who do you think performs better? Even before taking the test, Student A has already failed in his mind. His negative words make him anxious and unmotivated. Student B, however, stays focused and confident because his words push him toward effort and improvement. The science behind it. Psychologists call this the self-fulfilling prophecy. When you believe something strongly, you subconsciously act in ways that make it true. If you say, I'm bad at speaking in public, you will avoid practicing, making your fear worse. If you say, I am becoming a better public speaker every day, you will practice, improve, and gain confidence. Be mindful of your words because they directly influence your behavior and outcomes. How negative words destroy your success. Many people destroy their potential by using self-limiting language without realizing it. The story of Roger Bannister. For decades, people believed that running a mile in under 4 minutes was physically impossible. Scientists claimed the human body could not handle it. Runners would say, it can't be done. No human can run that fast. Then, in 1954, Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute barrier. Within a year, multiple runners also broke the record. What changed? The barrier was never physical, it was mental. Once people changed their words from, "It's impossible," to "It is possible," their performance followed. If you tell yourself something can't be done, you won't even try. Change your words, and you change your limits. How to use positive words to transform your life. 1. Eliminate negative phrases from your vocabulary. Some words weaken you immediately. If you catch yourself saying any of these, stop and rephrase. I can't do this. I will figure out a way. I'm not good at this. I can learn and improve. I always fail. Every setback is a learning experience. Your words should always move you forward, not backward. 2. Speak about yourself as the person you want to become. Your brain takes your words as commands. Even if you don't fully believe it yet, start speaking positively about yourself. Muhammad Ali's affirmations. Muhammad Ali didn't just say, "I want to be the greatest." He repeatedly declared, "I am the greatest." Even before he became a world champion, he spoke as if it were already true, and his words shaped his actions and confidence. Try this. Instead of saying, "I am not good at public speaking," say, "I am becoming a confident and skilled speaker." Instead of saying, "I am broke," say, "I am learning to manage money and attract abundance." Even if your current situation is different, speaking positively shifts your mindset and behavior toward growth. 3. Use I am statements to reprogram your mind. The two most powerful words you can say are, "I am," because whatever follows them becomes your reality. The I am experiment. A group of students was told to repeat 2 different phrases every day for a month. Group A, I am confident, intelligent, and capable. Group B, I am nervous, stupid, and unlucky. After 30 days, Group A performed better on tests and interviews, while Group B had lower self-esteem and motivation. Why? Because the brain believes whatever you tell it repeatedly. Every morning, say positive, "I am confident. I am disciplined and focused. I am becoming more successful every day." Repeat them until they become true. 4. Speak positively about others and your environment. Your words don't just affect you, they affect how others respond to you. If you constantly complain, "People are selfish and untrustworthy," you will attract negativity. If you say, "I attract kind and helpful people into my life," you will start noticing positive connections. The waiter who changed his life with words. A struggling waiter used to say, "I'll never make good tips," and he rarely did. One day he decided to change his words and started saying, "I provide great service and customers love tipping me generously." Even before it was true, he acted as if it was. Within a few weeks, he noticed his attitude improved, customers responded better, and his tips increased. Speak positively not just about yourself but also about your job, relationships, and surroundings. Your words shape your reality. Choose them wisely. Eliminate negative self-talk and replace it with empowering words. Use I am statements to reprogram your mind for success. Speak about your future as if it is already happening. Talk positively about yourself, others, and your environment. What is one negative phrase you need to eliminate from your vocabulary? Comment below. Chapter 7. Your attitude is contagious. Jeff Keller explains that your attitude doesn't just affect you, it spreads to others. The way you think, speak, and behave influences the people around you, whether you realize it or not. A positive attitude attracts success, cooperation, and enthusiasm. A negative attitude spreads like a virus, repelling opportunities and draining energy from those around you. If you want to be successful, happy, and influential, you must develop a winning attitude, not just for yourself, but for those you interact with every day. The power of emotional contagion, how your energy spreads. Psychologists have proven that emotions are contagious. People mirror the attitudes and emotions of those around them. The workplace experiment. A study was conducted in an office where a single employee's mood was monitored. Scenario A. When the employee walked in with enthusiasm, a smile, and a positive attitude, within minutes, co-workers became more cheerful and productive. Scenario B. When the same employee came in complaining and irritated, the entire team's energy dropped and work performance declined. This study showed that one person's attitude can set the tone for an entire group. Whether at work, home, or in social situations, your attitude doesn't just stay with you, it spreads to everyone you interact with. How negative attitudes poison your environment. Negative attitudes in the workplace. Imagine two salespeople in a company. John is always complaining. The economy is bad. Nobody wants to buy our product. This job is impossible. His low energy and negativity infect the rest of the sales team. They start to believe sales are impossible, and their performance declines. Lisa, on the other hand, is positive. We have a great product. Every rejection is one step closer to a yes. I can always improve my sales skills. Her optimism spreads, and soon her teammates feel more motivated and start closing more deals. Negativity is a self-fulfilling prophecy. It creates an environment where failure thrives. 2. The impact of negative attitudes on personal relationships. Negative attitudes don't just affect work, they destroy relationships too. The couple that drifted apart. Mark and Sarah were once deeply in love. But over time, Mark started complaining daily about his job. Sarah focused on everything wrong with their life. Instead of appreciating each other, they fed each other's negativity until their relationship became filled with tension. One day, Sarah's friend gave her a challenge. Only say positive things to Mark for a week. At first, it felt fake. But soon, Mark's attitude improved. They started smiling and laughing more. Their relationship rekindled. If you want happier relationships, be the one who spreads positivity, not negativity. How to develop a contagious positive attitude. Step 1. Become aware of your energy. Ask yourself, do people feel inspired or drained after talking to me? Am I spreading enthusiasm or spreading complaints? The charismatic leader. Think about someone who lights up a room the moment they walk in. Their energy is magnetic. They make people feel excited and motivated. That's because they consciously choose their attitude every day. Before entering a meeting, room, or conversation, take a deep breath and ask, what kind of energy do I want to bring? Set an intention to bring positivity wherever you go. Step 2. Stop complaining. It's the fastest way to change your attitude. Complaining is the biggest killer of positivity. It drags down the people around you. The 24-hour no complaining challenge. One company introduced a 24-hour no complaining rule. Employees were not allowed to complain unless they also offered a solution. Results? Productivity increased. Workplace morale improved. Employees became more solution-focused. Take the 24-hour no complaining challenge. If you catch yourself complaining, immediately switch to problem-solving mode. Step 3. Be the person who lifts others up. People remember those who make them feel good. Smile genuinely at people. Give authentic compliments. Celebrate others' successes instead of feeling jealous. The manager who transformed a company. A struggling company was about to shut down because employees were demotivated. The new manager, instead of focusing on cutting costs, focused on lifting his employees' morale. He started acknowledging good work. He gave motivational talks every morning. He encouraged employees to believe in themselves. In just a few months, the company became profitable again, all because of a contagious positive attitude. Want to create success and loyalty? Be the person who inspires and uplifts others. Step 4. Choose your environment wisely. Just as your attitude influences others, others' attitudes influence you. The friend circle experiment. A man struggling with his career changed his social circle from complainers to motivated, ambitious people. Within 6 months, his mindset shifted. Within a year, he landed a better job. Why? Because he absorbed the winning attitude of his new friends. Surround yourself with positive, ambitious people. Limit time with chronic complainers. They drag you down. Your attitude spreads to others. Make sure it's positive. Avoid negativity, complaining, and toxic environments. Be the person who lifts others up. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. Who in your life has a contagious positive attitude? Tag them in the comments and share how they inspire you. Chapter 8. Turn your problems into opportunities. In this chapter, Jeff Keller teaches that problems are not obstacles, they are opportunities in disguise. Successful people do not run away from difficulties. Instead, they face them head-on, learn from them, and use them to grow. Every time you face a setback, you have two choices: complain and feel like a victim, which leads to stress and failure. Look for the hidden lesson and turn it into a stepping stone, which leads to growth and success. The way you respond to problems determines your success or failure in life. How most people react to problems. Most people see problems as curses and react in negative ways. They complain, "Why does this always happen to me?" They blame others. "It's my boss's fault, the government's fault, the economy's fault." They give up easily. "Maybe I'm just not meant for success." This mindset creates stress, anxiety, and failure because they focus on what's wrong instead of how to fix it. The two employees who faced job loss. Two employees, Jake and Tom, worked at the same company. One day, both were laid off due to budget cuts. Jake, negative mindset. He got angry and blamed his boss. He sat at home feeling like a victim. He kept repeating, "This is unfair. I'll never find a good job again." 6 months later, he was still unemployed, depressed, and broke. Tom, positive mindset. He saw the job loss as a chance to upgrade his skills. He immediately started learning digital marketing and networking. He treated every rejection as a lesson to improve his interview skills. 6 months later, he had a better job with higher pay and flexibility. Both faced the same problem, but their attitudes shaped their outcomes. If you see problems as opportunities, you will find success. If you see problems as disasters, you will struggle. Reframing problems. How to see challenges differently. The key to success is how you perceive a problem. Negative people see obstacles. Positive people see opportunities. The blind entrepreneur. John lost his eyesight in a car accident at age 30. At first, he felt hopeless and thought his life was over. But instead of staying in despair, he decided to use his situation to help others. He started a motivational speaking business to inspire people with disabilities. He created a company that hired blind employees, giving them financial independence. He became wealthy and fulfilled, helping thousands of people. If John had focused on his problem, he would have lived in misery. Instead, he focused on the opportunity, and he built success from adversity. How to turn problems into opportunities. 3-step formula. Step 1. Change your questions. When problems arise, most people ask, "Why does this always happen to me? Why am I so unlucky?" Instead, train yourself to ask, "What lesson can I learn from this? How can I grow from this challenge?" Every time a problem arises, write down one lesson it is teaching you. The athlete who used failure to win, a young basketball player, Mike, failed to make his high school team. He felt humiliated and discouraged. Instead of quitting, he asked, "How can I improve?" He trained harder than anyone else. Years later, he became Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. His failure was his biggest teacher. Step 2. Focus on solutions, not problems. Most people get stuck complaining about problems instead of solving them. The business that survived a crisis. A restaurant owner, Sarah, faced a huge problem. A pandemic shut down all dine-in services. Many restaurants closed permanently. Instead of giving up, she focused on solutions. She created a food delivery service. She started online cooking classes for extra income. She partnered with local influencers to promote her business. Her restaurant survived while many competitors failed, because she focused on solutions, not problems. Whenever you face a challenge, write down 3 possible solutions instead of focusing on the problem. Step 3. Embrace problems as part of success. Successful people expect problems and use them to grow. The CEO who embraced failure. The founder of Airbnb, Brian Chesky, faced rejection from over 1,000 investors when he tried to raise money. Instead of quitting, he learned from every rejection. He improved his pitch. He adjusted his business model. He never gave up. Today, Airbnb is a multi-billion-dollar company, all because he embraced problems instead of avoiding them. Every problem contains an opportunity. Successful people solve problems. Unsuccessful people complain about them. Problems are not obstacles. They are opportunities in disguise. Your attitude towards problems determines your success. Ask empowering questions. How can I learn and grow from this? Focus on solutions, not complaints. Embrace problems as part of the journey to success. What is one problem you faced that later turned into a great opportunity? Share your story in the comments. Chapter 9. Your words have power. In this chapter, Jeff Keller emphasizes that the words you speak shape your reality. The way you talk, both to yourself and to others, has a direct impact on your success, happiness, and confidence. Positive words create a powerful, success-driven mindset. Negative words reinforce self-doubt, fear, and failure. The language you use influences your thoughts, actions, and ultimately, your destiny. Your words program your mind for success or failure. Choose them wisely. How words shape your life. Words are not just sounds. They carry energy and shape your beliefs. If you say, "I'll never be successful," you program your mind for failure. If you say, "I'll find a way to succeed," your brain starts looking for solutions. Example 1. The two salesmen. Two salesmen, Alex and Brian, worked at the same company but had completely different attitudes. Alex, negative words. "Nobody is buying right now. This market is too tough. I'm terrible at sales." Result, he lost confidence and struggled to make sales. Brian, positive words. "Every challenge is an opportunity. I just need to improve my sales technique. Someone out there needs my product, I just need to find them." Result, he stayed motivated, improved his skills, and became a top performer. Your words create your mindset, and your mindset determines your actions and results. Self-talk, the silent conversations that control your life. We have a constant inner dialogue that affects how we feel and what we do. Negative self-talk makes us feel weak and incapable. Positive self-talk gives us confidence and motivation. The athlete who overcame self-doubt. Sarah was a young runner who dreamed of winning a national championship, but her self-talk was destroying her confidence. Negative self-talk. "I'm not fast enough. What if I lose? I always choke in big races." She realized her words were sabotaging her success. So she changed her self-talk. Positive self-talk. "I am strong and prepared. I've trained hard. I am ready. I will give my best and enjoy the race." The result? She won the championship and shattered her personal record. Your inner voice is like a coach. It can either push you to greatness or hold you back. The power of speaking positively to others. The words you use don't just affect you, they impact everyone around you. Encouraging words uplift people and build strong relationships. Harsh or negative words destroy confidence and trust. The manager who inspired his team. David was a new manager at a struggling company. The employees were demotivated and negative. Instead of complaining, he changed the way he spoke to his team. Before, "You guys are too slow and inefficient." After, "I believe in this team, and I know we can improve." Before, "We'll probably miss our target again." After, "We've faced challenges before, and we always find a way to succeed." Within months, productivity skyrocketed, and the team started hitting their goals, all because of the power of words. How to transform your words for success. Step 1. Eliminate negative language. Start noticing the words you use. Avoid, "I can't do this. This is impossible. I'm so unlucky." Replace them with, "I'll find a way. There's always a solution. I create my own luck."